DJ Beats.
I'm tired of the fake ass love they be giving. Say you ain't the same, but I'm knowing you ain't different. Off a perk right now, I was getting in my feelings. I think people try to hurt me just to see if I'm a feeling. I was trying to feel some things I ain't felt in a little minute. I was giving you my heart, my last came with it. You was shooting for the stars, I was shooting for a million. I was young and I ain't understand, I'm older now I get it. Come my phone, what you doing, bitch, I'm working, I ain't chilling. Say you love me when I'm down, but hate it when I'm winning. I was sober for some years, but I got a junkie in me. Family in the chain gang, I ain't seen them in a minute. Black tea, black sheep, I'm the one that you had left eye. Stars in the roof, now I'm headed to the west side. Never fall in love with a bitch, I know she ain't mine. But I learned my lesson back then. I just want a hoe who do it better than my last bitch. I'm pouring up the red, Kayla told me I was damn near. I got problems in my head, baby, I come with some bad hits. But got it coming home, I don't wanna see his mama cry. Big boss, I ain't tripping if a nigga gotta die. Tryna get them M's for that pain in his mama eyes. I gotta be headstrong, but deep down it's hurting me inside. I was down bad, had to cut the plug back. I know the script, I'm sticking to it like a thumb tape. I cut him off for playing games, how you love that? Shawty got the thug, and with my heart I had to thug back. I can press a button on you, bitch, kill a pop off. Wanted to look out for my daddy, you were locked up. Wanna see my cousin one more time, but she boxed off. Graveyard talking to the dead, bitch, I'm chopped off. Started from the bottom, now I'm CEO and business. Granny told me never ever put no trust up in these bitches. When they speaking from mistakes that they had made, you gotta listen. I'll be working till the sun comes up, I ain't fit. My brother told me keep that thing on me. I get to myself like, what they changed on me? Yeah, I'ma pull up on you, gas tank on me. If you love me like you say you do, you gotta show me something, I gotta see.
Bipolar 1. I got
Salute.
What's it?
Salute, salute, salute.
I got my motherfucking mic muted. I'm over here happy to the motherfucker. I'm like, hey, man. Gangland TV, man. Gangland at the dark. You know, Gangland at the dark, man. It's the weekday. You know, so, you know, we're gonna keep it brief. We're gonna keep it brief, but we're gonna make sure we get the point across tonight. Tamia Taylor. Hey, I was like, God damn, for somebody else DM me this shit again. I'm like, I'm gonna go live on it today. They like, nigga, you ain't go live yesterday, go live today. Nigga, like, all right, we gonna go live today. Nigga, come on, man. Come on.
Okay.
Come on, man. But yeah, I got another story, Corinne Stewart. I don't know if y'all heard about Corinne Stewart. Hey, this shit real. Like, if you scroll through Gangland, right, you will see like so many different stories. Sometimes I don't even put their names in the title. Sometimes I need to go back and put their names in the title or in the description of that broadcast. But for the most part, we cover a lot of things. We also talk about it. I'm talking about like in like raw detail. Like we talk about it. Like we don't just skim over nothing. Like we really actually talk about it. You see what I'm saying? Shout out my nigga Stash Low Main down there, Miss Nat, Shell. Shout out Shell, man. Rockland in the building. You hear me? We got Yanni in the building. Anonymous Angel in the building. We got who else in this motherfucker? We got the niggas in the bushes in the building. We got the niggas in the bushes in the building. On the real though. Y'all know what it is, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, slap that notification bell. Every time we spin a block, y'all gonna spin it with us. Y'all know what we about to do because it's going down tonight. So you know we gotta get into it, man. Yeah, we ain't played it in a minute, but we about to play it tonight, man. Yeah. Share the live, Facebook, Instagram, whatever the case may be. Let's get into it, man. It's going down. Ronald Mack, PF Chang. Nigga, what's happening?
Ronald Mack, bitch.
down. Tell y'all, see you, nigga. 100.
East over Tay on the tray.
Yeah. Ronald Mac, ain't no cracks in my resume. Never ran from a nigga. If it's up, I'ma let it spray. You get around some real killers, niggas hella silent. Nigga keep it on the real, you niggas non-violent. Whatever you niggas on top 10, bitch, a nigga with it. Niggas all up in they feelings cause they knocked out they fitted. And I ain't never been a rat cause I went live with niggas. He hit you with that left hook, you took a dive on niggas. Just said a word and we bump into it. West to the east, name a nigga that did something to me. Ain't gon' step by yourself and that's on me. If it's a problem, then that chopper team gon' kick. Granny ain't raised no bitch, what you niggas thought? Big shells out the chop with a nigga caught. Hella chains out of sunnies with a nigga bought. Can't no pigs on me back, bitch, we would've fought. It's smacking.
Fucking with my nigga Ronald Mac from Akron to Oakland. The chop look pretty with the titties on it. Hit to a couple of your spots, now we sitting on them. Next week, niggas gon' have on shirts with your pictures on them. I be ready to crash out before you play me lame. Well, my nigga Easy say you did the dumbest shit today. When I see you aiming with precision, I ain't shooting straight. Slow down like Birdman, put some respect on my name. I so couldn't talk about it, bitch, I PF chain. Ohio niggas eat, it's Benny gang. Put a nigga in the blender, I'll play games. Gave my dog 100 grams, get you out the way. You can get away with murder if you do it right. I can get a nigga whack, I got mob ties. Ops hoes, they wanna crash in public when it's daylight. It's cool, I got the drop, I'm waiting in your driveway tonight.
Niggas know me, been off the points is like back when. Gang in the field, bitch, we be something like the Pac-10.
Gangland, we around this motherfucker, man.
Oh, man, bitch, stand on that. To the head, I'll show a nigga's feelings. My 9th and Wood nigga, up the street from the village.
We ain't in it, you niggas don't turn no guns, we ain't in it.
Make sure you put him down, never leave a witness. No love for the suckers, never on forgiveness. Stomp down on these niggas, cause niggas is big.
Ooh, about to blow something. Man got the stick, about to hold something. Ooh.
Y'all know what it is. It's Gangland TV. Sit there and live. Hit the like button. Don't be boosty. And subscribe to the channel. And hit the notification bell, man. That shit easy, man. You know what I'm saying? Easy. Subscribing. That's free as fuck. Hit the notification bell. That's free as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. That shit's free.
Gang in the field, bitch, we be something like the Pac-10.
Along the banks of the Mississippi River for any sign of Tamia Taylor. Her mother telling me she made the trip here to downtown. Today, there has been a search here along the banks of the Mississippi River for any sign of Tamia Taylor. Her mother telling me she made the trip here to downtown Memphis to celebrate her 21st birthday on a riverboat cruise. But that entire time, that mother also telling me she always had a bad gut feeling. Where is Tamia Taylor? The question on law enforcement and loved ones' mind Monday morning as they search for clues as to where the mother of two could be.
We all out here because we love her. We care about her. We want her to return. Whether she come back alive or whether I have to bury her, I need closure because I am hurting.
It was supposed to be a big 21st milestone birthday weekend for Tamia.
That's all she had talked about all evening, all week, coming out, celebrating. No, I didn't want her to come. Why? It was a mother's intuition. And look what happened.
What was your gut feeling?
Not to come.
You just thought something bad might happen?
Correct.
But what happened remains the question. Memphis police issued a city watch alert early Sunday morning. Tamia got on a boat with 3 other friends Saturday night, but when the boat docked, Tamia could not be located.
No one knows anything, and I don't understand how. The only thing they told me was she went upstairs on the 2nd floor to use the bathroom. She put her phone down on the table. We picked her phone up. We went and waited by the door for her to come out, and then we left. Why would you leave? That makes no sense.
Deborah believes people know more than they're letting on. She's making it a mission to get answers.
This is not nothing that we're going to let go as if though she was a nobody, because she's a somebody. And if no one cares, I care.
Shay Arthur, WREG, News Channel 3.
And we did reach out to Memphis Police for any updates in this case as we wait to hear back. If you think you know anything, you're asked to call Memphis Police.
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard.
Looks like we got another Shanquilla on our hands.
Oh man. Oh man. Hey, if shit, we care. Shank Rock care, we care, So hey, we with you, moms. That shit weird as hell, nigga. I wish my son would go on a field. That's like my son going on a field trip, and they say they don't know where he's at. He's missing. Fuck out of here.
Fuck that.
I'm shooting the school up.
Something happened.
Something happened. You gotta think. Everything is accounted for. People walk places where there's cameras everywhere. So if somebody really wanted to get what the fuck happened, they can get like what happened. Damn, there's so many fucking ring cams everywhere. Then you got the cams on the street lights. Then you got the so it's like, come on now.
Cameras on the boat she was on.
At this day and age, that what's going on with these boats, man? The Montgomery Brawl, that shit happened from one of them boats. And now you got Miss Tamia Taylor, man, the young queen missing. Like, what's going on? Nobody. What's going on?
Somebody knows more than what they're telling. That's just straight up facts, man.
So they said she left her phone on the table, went upstairs, and y'all ain't asked her what was she doing up there? Like, what you about to go do?
Right.
Everybody just let her roam off, huh?
Man, you know what? These are some really lousy fucking friends, man. Because there's no way in hell in a situation that she's on a boat somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Hold on a minute. Hold on.
All right. Yeah, this shit, I don't really get it though, to be honest, because if some say like we all out or whatever, and we on a gangland excursion. Let's just say Shell there. Let's just say Top Flight there, and Anonymous there, Stash there, and Roach there, Country there, and what the fuck? My bad, y'all. And all of a sudden, we get off the gangland excursion. We going from motherfucking we in the Bay Area. We going from motherfucking from Oakland to Pier 39. Pier 39, we going from Oakland to Pier 39. That's in San Francisco. So we get there. Anonymous get off the boat.
Daddy.
Yeah, those people know something more than what they think. Are you back?
Yeah.
Okay. That's about the whole thing.
Yeah, so we on the gangland excursion. We going from Oakland to Pier 39. We we get off at Pier 39. Shell get off, Anonymous get off, Top Flight get off, Roach get off, Country don't get off. Stash get off, Country don't get off. Wait a fucking minute. What happened to that nigga Country? Shit, that nigga left his phone on the table and went upstairs on the boat. And shit, that was it. Huh?
Yeah, we gonna find country. We gonna look
What
for
you
country.
mean?
And I ain't heard nobody say that they look for her.
Did you hear anybody say they looked for her?
No, man.
They said they just sat there. They didn't look. They just sat there.
They waiting for her.
And you know what else too is that originally when the story first came out, the people that she was with originally said she never got on the boat, but then they came up with some pictures and then they changed their story. So
Man,
you
what type of Freddy Krueger shit is going on here?
Wait, what?
Yeah, they Freddy Krueger her ass. Somebody Freddy Krueger her ass.
Yeah, and then they said that then the story came that she and it stops there because why did you lie about her getting on the boat? Then when they said, okay, well, she went to the restroom and left her phone, and then she never came out. And my thing is, it's like, okay,
go in and check on her.
Why didn't y'all check on her? Why didn't and why would you just leave? And then there's another young lady that's on Facebook that's saying that one of the people that she actually did get off the boat and walked up, but then got missing. So it's a whole bunch of this back and forth. But those friends are lying, point blank and simple. They lying, and they need to come up with that. They need to be held accountable and responsible for whatever happened that night.
How many friends was present?
3. It was 3. It was 3 of them, and it was 4 altogether, including Tamia. It was 3 friends. Was frenemies, it's another frenemies type of thing.
Frenemies.
And they're saying that like this one person, again, this is alleged that they're looking into possibly human trafficking as well.
Ain't that a bitch?
Mm-hmm. Because
Human trafficking?
One of the frenemies has a family member that has a prior record of human trafficking.
So he a pimp.
Yeah, I'll send you the information. I'll send it to you. But it's a lot. It's deep. This is deep, but it's even deeper once you start reading what the people in the community and the other friends and people that on the boat are saying. So yeah, it's a lot more to it than this surface level, and those friends need to come up off of it.
So
people here.
She had what? She's 21, 22.
Right, she's 20. She went there for her 21st birthday, and what I'm saying is,
okay.
Yeah, why would you go partying with if your 21st birthday, you going out with people who you thought were your friends. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. And people that you care about. So why is it that let's say for instance, we could say the amusement park, and that's big. Let's take it a little smaller. Let's say the grocery store. We at the grocery store. We go in and you like, all right, meet me in the front. You know what I'm saying? You go grab the milk. I'm about to go in the line. And then you come back and you don't see your people in the line. So you figure they leave. You go outside, they car still parked. Door locked, you go back in. Still your people, you still don't see your peoples. Now you're like, wait a fucking minute. How the fuck did this motherfucker just vanish? All I did was go get some milk. They car's still outside. Like it's cameras around. Like, best believe, man, they got cameras on them boats.
I've been reading a lot. Like some people say, "Oh, I heard a big splash," but people gonna say stuff too. So I don't really. They searched that water, they haven't come up, finding her or anything, But even take it back to the amusement park or the grocery mart, I would say the amusement park. Think about it. If somebody gets lost, what's the first thing you doing to do? Y'all stay here to see if she show up here, and you're
Yeah.
gonna be put a 1 or 2 station where they were at, and you're gonna send another one to the car. Like, we gonna find her. And you're not gonna just go home. And from what I understand, they didn't even call anybody.
What does the captain have to say?
No, I haven't heard anything from. I haven't read anything. I'm sure they've said something, but I haven't read anything about what they're saying, except for they're saying that they oh, I did read that, which is kind of crazy. Was that they said they couldn't find her, but then I read somewhere, and don't quote me on this, is alleged that they still running that boat, even though it's some shit at this point it's a crime scene.
You know what, Captain? Did anyone go to the captain? Hey, I'm can't find my friends. Blockety blockety. You know what I'm saying? Stop the boat. Let's see what's going on. I mean, there is no way in freaking hell that I would have no answers from any crew members. I mean, you tell it what it is, right? I don't get it. I really don't get it, and it's okay. No, it's not okay. This is fucked up. What kind of shit is this? What kind of people are these, man? Dumbass motherfuckers. How you gonna not know where this girl went? It's a boat. Only two, three things can
They
happen.
got this man in a body bag outside my job, y'all.
Ew.
What?
I wish I
What?
could flip this camera.
You
Let me
can
move because they
flip
about
it.
to bring it. They about
You
to.
can flip the
Can
camera.
y'all
Go to
see?
your settings.
Can y'all see behind me?
Hold on. Let me get closer.
Y'all see?
Hold on.
They rolling them right now. He right there on this little gurney. Y'all see the bag? The little blue bag?
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck? Where they about to take him?
Oh, my God. What's
Are you in
going
the
on?
hospital? Maybe they take them to the morgue.
But they about to fly
Yeah,
into
we live
another
body bag.
country or something? Like,
Oh, they're about to take him to his family.
They might be just taking him in the
oh,
morgue and putting him in the morgue if he's
They
already
about
gone.
to fly him. They about to fly him to his family. He probably died out there, and then now he about to go to his family.
Oh, they taking
that's
him outside.
Mamie.
Like how they did Shanquilla.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
I just had to pray right quick.
Yeah.
Cause what the fuck? I ain't never seen no shit like that.
That's exactly how they did Shanquilla.
That's sick. I wish I can get closer. He got, and he looks so dead. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Salute, Yolanda.
Oh, I feel sick to my stomach. I wasn't supposed to see that.
Yeah.
I just seen a dead body, y'all. I see dead people.
Uh-uh.
Damn.
No, she didn't.
Damn.
He said, I see dead people. The fuck out of here
I
with
don't
that.
even know what movie that was from.
The what the fuck movie that was? Sixth Sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sixth
Yeah.
Sense. That's it.
Oh my God. I gotta go pray
That's
tonight.
some crazy shit.
I'm sorry, guys, but that just amazed me. Ron, he put me up there for y'all to see it. So, you know.
Fucking my God.
Damn. Yeah, but that's what's going on though. He died out there, and then now they about to fly him to his people.
They don't put him in a coffin and then send him.
Nah, he gonna end up in the coffin when he get to where he going.
Oh, that's scary.
Miss Jolanda, what's going on?
Let me mute myself.
Nothing. I just seeing this case, and hearing that mama say she didn't want her child to go. It just brought up so much that I felt the same way. And I think that's the hardest part, that guilt. I should have just made her ass stay at home. But they
So
are 20. They are 20, and they all in their 20s. 20, 21, 22. It's sickening. And these so-called friends, ain't no way. But I also heard, they said the people on the boat said they got cameras around the boat. She definitely didn't go overboard. They said they could definitely stand on that she didn't go overboard on that boat.
so she just vanished out in the thin air.
Yeah, I guess so. Remember, I got a body. I remember Mine was supposed to have burnt up in a car.
It's some people that saying that they saw her walk up the hill because it's like a 10-minute walk from the
Yeah,
boat.
somebody said it was 10 minutes, but in one of the thing, the girl said a 3 to 5 minute walk.
This
Yeah.
the thing though, right? They said that it was alleged that they said that she never got on the boat, right? But
The
all
friends at first said she never got on, and then when they said they had pictures of her, they changed their story.
but see, they already said she
But
left
see,
her
they took,
phone.
they took that phone just like I said with was the Kira case. They took that phone because what I bet you had an iPhone, and I bet you that location is off too.
Man,
But if they since they took the phone, and the mama got the phone, you know they weren't gonna be able to find her without the phone. Because I'm like they said earlier on Shank's show, if you know y'all got her phone and she don't have no way of getting in contact with you, why would you leave her?
thank you.
You know, don't nobody remember numbers or anything now, so you gonna leave her and she ain't got no phone or no way to contact you. You got her phone. Whoever got that phone know more than what they know, because why would you have her phone?
Exactly.
This is some horse shit. This is some true horse
And
shit
it's
right here.
always around the 21st birthday. You know, that's what they was going up to.
That exactly.
It's so sickening to me. It's just so sickening to me, and I'm so sick of these jealous-hearted little wenches. But you got so many half-ass mothers that ain't raising them.
Say that
They may
again.
not be,
Shit.
or they just
Be
some
a
hard human
fucking
beings.
mother. Show these girls stop being jealous of people because they mother cares. They can get the same thing in life. Everybody got the same 24 hours in a day. Don't take away what's precious to me because I take care of mine. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just
No,
so
it's
much.
okay. You can't apologize to us when
It's
you've been
okay,
there.
Yolanda. It's
You have a
And
okay.
to
child.
see
You listen.
another mother out there, what that lady said today, if don't nobody else care, I care. That shit is the hardest thing when they make our good daughters feel like they ain't nothing. You
Yeah.
can't get no help. You can't get no justice. You can't get shit. You can't even get the truth from them fucking friends. You can't even get the truth.
So basically, what y'all seeing is this girl went on a boat ride, disappeared somehow, some way on the boat.
Basically.
But they not positive. Could be on the boat or afterwards. Some people say they saw her walking up, and then that's when she got. Some people say she never got off the boat. It's like nobody is. It's the friends just need to go ahead and say what they got because they already telling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do y'all think somebody did something to her and threw her overboard or something? Like, 'cause
It's a possibility. Ain't nobody talking, and I don't like that shit.
yeah,
I
that's
don't
some
like
weird
that
ass
I
shit at
shit.
think it
all.
like they said. I think it's really. I think she. I pray she ain't gone. I think it's just sex trafficking, like it is. Because like
That's
the
some sick
people on
ass
the boat,
shit.
like the people on the boat, you got to think about it. If the people on the boat saying she went throwed over, nobody heard anybody screaming and hollering in the parking lot. What else could it be?
Well, she was on the boat because her phone was on the boat, right?
No, they could have put it. They see the thing is though, it could have like they could have just like oh I got her phone. Didn't know they had her phone, or they knew they had her phone, left her, did something to her off the boat. Either way it go, it's some foul ass. That's a foul play. But not even saying it like that. I pray to God something like this. I'm not saying that it goes through like this, but I pray somebody tries something in my face. 'Cause I'm snitching. I'm telling. I'm not. I can't just sit here and act like I don't know nothing.
So
Call
listen.
me whatever you want to call me, but I'm telling.
So the story goes, she went to the bathroom and left her phone on the table. Is that what the story is?
Nobody in their right mind about to leave their phone on the table. They just not just about to
Well,
leave
if you
nothing.
go into the bathroom, you might. But what
Not
I'm
I'm
saying
taking my
is,
phone everywhere I go because of that right there. You could go in the bathroom, some a weirdo might
I,
be in the bathroom. I didn't watch
I,
too many Lifetime movies. I
I
take my
understand
phone
that, Yanni.
everywhere.
And they
I
say it's a
understand.
one-stall bathroom.
I
Yeah,
understand.
yeah, that's weird.
Okay, Yanni, I understand that, but this girl probably didn't do that. If they said she left her phone on the table, that's what they're saying, right?
Right.
Okay, so something happened between the bathroom and all that.
But my thing is also they were out eating at a table or they were at a table or something. What were they doing at a table? For nobody to see this girl. If it's a one stall bathroom, one bathroom, ain't nobody see her come out. Somebody saw her come out.
Listen, they full of shit. They know what happened to her.
Like that don't even make sense.
Like what's that pretty poodle?
Oh, that's gonna make me mad.
She said that. Did y'all see that when she said the law should follow the money trail if there's any increase in spending and canceling debt or suspicion? Well, that happened in my daughter case. The people buying Hummers, buying land with cash money they never had in their life.
And you know, I just seen something about that. I think it was like some girl tried to buy like a $600,000 home or something. Ended up getting arrested because they said none of her business. She don't got no business that tied back to that. She had never had nothing to have these funds. Like
no, yes she did. Those women that was in Freeport. They had did a lot of stuff. So
yeah, didn't they do
she
like
paid cash.
PPP loans or something?
No, she was doing business. They was getting people. They had legit jobs, but they was like in a government position, and they was stealing people.
Okay. Okay, because I knew I heard something like that. This is weird. But hold on, pause though. Because now I got so many questions.
Ratchet ass motherfucker.
Nobody went with her to the bathroom?
It was like a one style. They said only one person at a time. It was one of those little bathrooms.
See, maybe it's just me, but when me and my girls, it don't matter where the hell we go for, at a restaurant, whatever. You get up, none of us going with you. That should be crazy. Ain't nobody got up with her, and y'all in an unknown place with hella strangers.
Man, look.
But see, that's the difference. Up here, we thinking with logic. What would be logic? Those people ain't thinking logical.
They ain't thinking like that. Yeah.
No, I'm thinking
they ran the play. They knew what they was doing, and they did it. And they always get them somewhere away from their family when they run into these plays.
That's true. Definitely heavy on the getting them away.
So we got the vote.
And how many people was with her?
3.
And they person.
Okay. Niggas need to talk. It's time for people to open up and talk.
So either her friends had something to do with it.
I think, well, because they originally told a different story. My thing is, if all of what they're saying is on the, up and up, then they would have just straight told what happened. Like, how did you go from one story to another? Like, what are you telling the 2 different stories for?
Right.
It's no need for that if you telling the truth. It's no need. Not to that degree. First, you said she never got on there. Then they said that they seen it. Well, I think they got pictures or something. And then you changed and said she did. Like, I'm just trying to find out why they not locked up somewhere until they tell what happened.
Because 9 times out of 10, the police and everybody be involved in that shit. So it don't go nowhere.
So now, police gonna have to go through that phone. They're going to go through the cameras and find out what the fuck happened. And then they should definitely hold them until somebody talks.
Yeah, facts.
This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay? This is horseshit. How the hell you get lost on a fucking boat? Get the fuck out of here. They need to tell what happened. They know something. How you not gonna pay attention like that? At least a little bit. How drunk were y'all?
It's like remember when we was talking about the grocery store? It's like the grocery store of boats. Like, this ain't no Titanic. This ain't no cruise ship.
No.
This is a motherfucking go kart that float.
But you know, it just don't sit right with me though. This part right here. Y'all said it was her 21st birthday, right? She's about to be 21. So if that was the case, I just heard somebody say how drunk was she? If that was the case, and you know this is probably like, you know, she about to turn up. She's 21. I got overly drunk, but the thing was, that's why I said maybe it's just different out here. My family ain't leave me. I couldn't go no fucking where without them, unless we was in the house. Other than that, they wasn't leaving me no fucking where. I'm vulnerable.
Hey, where is this at?
In Mississippi.
No, Memphis, Tennessee, and
Memphis, Tennessee.
the boat was called the Mississippi, something or the other.
Okay.
Slow ass motherfucker. They are so fucking slow.
And
But
then
you know what's the sickest part of it all? From Zakira to Shanquilla to Tiana Strand, Kanika Jenkins, and I may be missing some others. Ain't nothing been done with all of them. Nothing. Everybody is free. Ain't nobody been charged with nothing.
Ain't that weird? That motherfuckers is outside. Like, that's why you gotta stay.
They never stop partying. They never, just like even with Michael then, when Michael was like he got hurt that same week before he was even, when they was telling me he was in the hospital, he was at a barbecue at a party with a drink on top of his head, celebrating. You know?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, ain't no way y'all are this cold. Shanquilla is the only one that we can honestly say that's dead and gone. All the rest of them, we don't know. Well, what's her name? Tiana Strand. We could say she's gone too. We got a body for her. You know what I'm saying? We got a body for her. But it's sickening.
We don't know where Tamia Taylor is. We don't got a body.
Tamia, we don't know what you get what I'm saying? All the ones we don't have, it's I don't know. I'm just
But it'd be like that. It'd be like that in the streets though, because it'd be like in Oakland, we had like maybe 120 homicides. And out of them 120 homicides, they probably only gonna maybe play 8 on the news.
But this another thing, wrong. I'm glad you said that. Even with the Hill girl today on the boat, it's just on local news.
Yeah.
Why we can't make national? Only reason Shanquilla made national was when the celebrities and people stepped in. You get what I'm saying? Dan Crump them don't come around until it's on the platform, you know?
And then peep this. Out of 120 murders, maybe 8 of them gonna get solved. So you mean you got about damn near 100 something killers still on the loose. Ain't that crazy? You could be standing right next to the motherfucker that just killed the nigga last week. And he just ain't.
What's crazy is being the mother of these kids and living every day knowing your child is so precious and so valuable, and people acting like they wasn't nothing. It was definitely something. We birthed them. We gave them purpose. God gave them purpose. And you just gonna tell me she's gone?
That's some horse shit.
And you know, people want to deflect and everything like that. And that's the only thing I hope with this mother. I hope she fight like hell and stay on it quicker than I got on it. And I'm glad she's out there quicker. Because that's my only regret, that I didn't go out there the same day that it happened. That's my regret. I just hope this mama fight like hell and don't just take what people tell her to take. But I really felt when she said either she want her child's body, dead or
Hell
alive.
yeah.
She want it, and I feel the same way. Because what they gave me wasn't my daughter. But I strongly feel my daughter is still out there. And I'm just hoping that all of them that's connected to somebody slip and we find all these girls and a lot more that was missing. Look out of Ohio, 35 to 20 black females missing, and ain't nobody saying a word about it. They missing every day. Every day you look on Facebook, somebody's sharing where it's a child missing from Louisiana to Mississippi, states all around. Missing black girls.
Why is that though? It's missing black boys, but why is the hell of missing black girls? Because we ain't protecting them. Motherfuckers sit there like, you know how many deadbeat ass daddies that got daughters out here
Yeah.
that ain't
Do you
protecting their daughters?
exact? Do you know how many platforms on Facebook right now a black man talking about that black woman that got hit in her face with a brick and talking about the rest of us? We don't need to be protected. But see, the thing is, Ron, and I could be honest and I'm going to be real transparent right now. Sometimes that's why I know that's why I'm single. Why do I have to be in a relationship with a man and I still have to protect myself? I grew up with a daddy. I had a dad. I didn't have to worry about nobody saying nothing or doing anything to me or whatever connected because I had a daddy. I got brothers. And I know people might say, oh, why your brothers ain't doing? You know why? Because I won't even tell them where they at because I don't need my brothers in prison. I need them out here with me helping me. Because if it was up to them, they would be locked up with a smile on their face. Until I know what happened to my child, I need everybody alive and breathing. And it's sickening, Ron. It's so sick that we got to protect ourselves. Even with me going back and forth with people, I got to protect myself. I got to say, oh, I fight a man. I don't like being this tough. But until somebody show me otherwise, oh, Jolanda, I got you. I got you. Zakira, I got you. Shell, I got you. People turning another, oh, she got all that mouth, she could protect herself. Yeah, I do. But ask me why do I got all that mouth? People like to do stuff to you and then play the victim. And this world is just becoming so cold because social media wants you to be something that you're not. Jealousy is a hell of a drug. That's why Shanquilla gone. That's why Zakira's not here. That's why that girl Tania's not here. These women be in secret competition with their so-called friends. And I bet you every last one of them that's missing love their friends for real and would never do this type of shit. It's crazy, Ron.
See, the thing with your daughter is like those type of friends. Like, yeah, like, come on, bro, make this make sense. How in the fuck do you help? Like, you forgot she was in the back seat. He said he helped her out, but with body fucked up, punctured lung, whatever the fuck. He helped her out, but couldn't help Zakira out. I'm confused. Like, That's
And then to
that's
find
that.
out,
Like,
and
what
what's
type
even
of
worse,
friend is you,
Ron,
nigga?
and that's what's even worse when you see they legs wasn't broke,
Y'all
the
in
legs.
her car. The fuck?
Yeah. And the thing is, when you do realize his legs was never broken, he was never hurt, and he was capable of doing it. Why now? Why you didn't do it now? You know? But the fact that I flew all the way out there to come all the way there because you say you hurt, get there, nobody's in the hospital, and everybody is hiding from me. Hiding. That's a mission of guilt right there. Right? The mom said, give me 2 hours. Never returned the call, to this day. Oh, my daughter's supposed to be gone. I never got our condolences. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. These people never even returned to Texas. But like that mama is saying, Tania, mom said, it ain't making sense. How you gonna leave her? How you gonna leave her? But see, those friends will turn around and make it seem like the mama the crazy one. I pray she don't back down, Shell. I pray she don't back down.
Oh no, she's not gonna back down.
I just, I just hope she just keep fighting. Stay on everybody's ass. And then I think that girl got kids. Didn't they say she got kids?
And she got two.
Yep, 2 kids. Yep, a girl. I think a girl and a boy.
Damn, those babies need their mama.
Yeah, this is it. I just don't understand how you can like those kids. They can just like the one she came with. I don't even know if they've been questioned. Why they not detained? Because can't they hold you for 72 hours or was it 24 48
Yeah,
hours?
it's 70, it's 72. 3 days.
Right. Yeah. So they can hold you without arresting you. They should have held them.
And you know they gonna shake. It's different from dealing with a well-seasoned criminal who gonna say, "Lord, nigga, where my lawyer at, nigga? Fuck you." Compared to one of them, and they just gonna like, "Hey, man, look, man, you're not gonna be able to see your parents. We heard you having a baby. You want to see them grow up. You might as well just tell us what you know, and we'll help you out." Some scary ass shit like that, and that might scare them.
These are some slow ass
Ain't too
jack.
embarrassing. That's what I think. What happened with the Cabo Six? They know damn them ain't no street savvy motherfuckers. Like the Cabo Six, one of them, if not already, done told. So it's like, and that's if a motherfucker didn't they say they got subpoenaed? But I mean,
But one thing about the Cabo Six, you gotta give them credit for. Well, not give them credit for. Ain't nobody ever, as much as they name been dragged on here or whatever, ain't
Ain't
none
nobody
of them
talk.
came to the front. None of them. So they got some either legal, like that legal team.
Or they just stubborn as fuck.
No, I just think, honestly, with that movie, what it was, not a movie, what series or whatever.
yeah,
I just say they attorneys is just as crooked as they are.
Mm.
That's how I take it. You see, the attorneys there was killing folks and everything else, right or wrong.
Mm-mm-mm.
hell
And,
yeah, shit.
and that's what they got representing them. And that's what it's about. They don't
What
care. They
this
don't
is
care what they. It's sickening.
what do you feel Ben Crump did with Shankle? Because didn't they pay him? Like, didn't they retain him? And what's his retainer? Like 100-some thousand, 200-some thousand?
Yeah, buddy.
I don't
It's a
know.
lot.
I don't know if he paid them or not. I don't know if they ever got paid or not. I honestly Don't know. I don't know if he did a pro bono. I never heard anybody say they paid him.
He did say
Nah,
they
they
retained
did
him.
pay him.
Oh, they did.
Well,
Hell
he
yeah.
So that's probably why they was doing like the what you call it, the rallies and different stuff like that, so they could say, hey, for our time, or if we talk to you, they done figured out how to do, because as far as the case goes, I don't think they
I think they retained him for that advocacy, like and when they went down, like when Sue Ann went to Mexico. I don't know. I'm not saying she never said that, but I'm just thinking that was probably part of the retainer. Like they had to get her down there and back. And he said they retained. So other than like the advocating for them, I don't know much more that they've done on a legal perspective, because I don't think they started anything civil yet in these civil attorneys. So I'm thinking it's just
Yeah.
for that advocate stuff.
So you think that they paid 100-some thousand just to do the like being an advocate for the case?
Well, that's a retainer, so it's like whatever they don't use, they would, But so I don't know if it's 100-some thousand either. Only thing I heard him say out of his mouth is that the family has retained me, and but he didn't say for how much.
I thought I heard it was his retainer was 100-some thousand or 200-some thousand.
Yeah, you could be right. I'm just saying I never heard it. I just
Yeah.
don't know.
But it's
I
it's
just think,
basically like
but
go
it's
ahead, go ahead.
how they charge by the hours. If he went to that rally, he probably charged so many hours to be there. They know how to do it, that every dime of it gonna be accounted for. The press conference, anything they went to, anything, if they talk to them over the phone, all that be charged for. If they send an email, it's a charge.
If they use any paperwork, any calls, all that is charged. You pick up a pen, it's charged. It's so it's not just a retainer, it's also a bill every 2 weeks or every week that they are sent.
Yeah.
So you know how it works. So I used to work in a law office, and everything and anything that they do is like fucking like billed out. The billing system is a trip. And they give you, man.
They said Ben Crump a cloud chaser. You think Ben Crump a cloud chaser?
I think Ben Crump finds cases that are high profile and tries to get in it. We have to understand again, he's an attorney.
So do that. That's a yes or a no.
I wouldn't say cloud chasing, but I know he finds himself in high profile cases. I don't know. I don't really follow Ben Crump. I see his name, but
I'm with Country. Everything Country said, yes, sir.
I don't know. I just
Well,
know
I feel like he is. And like I said, I feel like he is. If it ain't about money, if he ain't gonna get paid in the end.
He Brody at the bottom. Antonio R saying Ben Crump the real deal. He the real deal. Like he done did some shit though. Like he done got some family, some money. Some was like undisclosed. They didn't say. But for the most part, you shit. How much you think they about to give for what's his name in Memphis? I'm having a
Tyrese.
break right now. Yeah.
Tyrese,
Yeah.
what's his name?
Tyree Nichols.
They say he helped blacks. Whoever Antonio R is.
He helped blacks.
That's
I
what
would like
somebody
to
wrote
see
in the
more
comments.
attorneys jump into these cases. But we have to remember, some people are gatekeepers. We have to keep that in mind. So,
Yeah.
I mean, for those who don't understand that, You're gonna have to do your research on gatekeepers. So I'm not gonna go into it because I don't feel like it. But
So what you saying is he's the token that's put in there to go and do what they need him to do and keep it quiet and get it out the way. So that's basically what a gatekeeper is.
yep, I
I don't
hate
know
to
why
say
you
it.
just couldn't say that. Why y'all be scared?
I ain't scared. I'm just, I don't want his channel getting snatched down.
Hey, look.
What's up?
I said this shit from the jump. Look, Ben Crump, he ain't no lawyer to fight. Look, he part of like the NAACP. They don't even do black on black crime. Like let's break this shit down, y'all. Let's be
Yeah.
real. They
Yeah.
don't take on black crime, right? He's a civil lawyer, bro. He do like if somebody in jail, right, wrongfully accused by the government and they black, he'll help out then, type, right? Or he'll do a civil suit. He's not a nigga to get nobody prosecuted. So it's a money play for him to get involved in it, because you're not even that type of lawyer, bro. Like you gotta
Yeah.
know how this shit works.
Yeah. That's what
He
he
ain't even
do.
that type of lawyer. Yeah, he ain't never got nobody, like he don't get nobody prosecuted or nothing like that, bro. He's a civil lawyer.
Well, country, I
Check
know
out that
that,
face.
and I didn't need him to be a prosecutor, but I didn't need him to go against the medical examiner's office and the sheriff department. That's civil on my case because
Yeah.
they did a lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
that's facts. That's
You
civil on your case. I get
you
that.
get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I know
Yeah,
the
I'm talking about for
situation.
him to hop in the Shanquilla though. I said that from the jump, it don't make sense for him to do that. So I said if he hop in it, it's only money. Nigga, what can you do?
Country. When I seen him jump into Shanquilla, I knew that he was going after that builder in Mexico. I knew what he was doing. He was trying to get money, and so if they didn't get the results that they needed, he was gonna get something. See, that's what I'm saying. Everybody gotta have, like she said, that gatekeeper in their community. Everybody got one, but when we get one, we'll put our foot on their neck. Oh, they about that money. Oh, they ain't helping nobody. But that's what they dare. They up reach the level that everybody can't get to. This man went to school. He did what he had to do to get what he needed to get done. Just like they say Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson. However it was back then, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, whoever, whatever they had to do to get up. And you think people weren't doing the same thing to them?
We need to go to before we head in.
Our own people do the same thing to all of them, but I say that the lawsuits that he have got, kudos, because they might not got nothing at all for their hurt, and that don't make the hurt better, but at least he got him something. So that's what he do. I respect that. Get the money. Shit, they get money from us all the time.
Yeah,
But that's all I wanted to say.
I think he he trying to go get that bag. He trying to go get that bag. It's like I heard one that it was like shit. It was some meals. It was some millions. So if he getting a percentage of that for getting the millions, it's like how many people he done did that with. You see what I'm saying? So like that nigga sitting on some M's right now. For
That's
sure.
his job, though. You know what I'm saying, Ryan?
Yeah. It's like
That's
who
his
won't.
job.
Yeah. It's like that's why certain quarterbacks is in the league. They like, all right, we pick him for a certain reason. All right, we got him for a certain reason. But can't nobody do his job. That's why he's starting. So it's like, can't nobody do what Ben Crump do. That's why he getting that money. Like if that was the case, it's always another option. People always want to try to be able to save a couple dollars. So, if it was somebody like the same caliber of Ben Crump, but for a lesser price, because they got lawyers, motherfucker retainer be 5,000, 1,000. It was like 20,000. So
Yeah, then he might got it. I don't get paid till you get paid. If it's that kind of suit, if it's that big of a suit.
Does he do that kind of work? I heard he doesn't.
I heard he did.
Okay, well if he does, that's good on his part.
Oh, you talking about like the civil suit?
I'm just saying cases, things like that. If you, because I've heard stories about him denying the people because they didn't. I don't know. But you know, they're just stories. I don't know. That's why I said I don't know. I have to observe because I never
Yeah.
really paid attention to him until the Shanquilla case.
I feel
But
like Miss Angie said too in the comments. Sometimes it ain't about the money. Go for justice. Don't settle. Go push it all the way through for justice. I feel like you too, Miss Angie. So won't nobody else have to go through the same thing.
my focus is Suzanne Robinson. She's actually the attorney on the case. It's
Yeah.
not him. He's he's the spokesperson, but she's the attorney on the case. So my focus is to see what she gonna do, what her moves are. That's what I'm concerned with.
She looking for love.
Huh?
She looking
Yeah,
for love.
yeah. She's married though, so I mean, I don't know. That's her.
I thought
That's
she how she married. I thought she was looking for love on one of those shows.
shit. I don't know. You know, I don't. I mentioned it because I was more concerned on what work is being done on the case than anything else. But I just thought it odd because I thought she was married. But okay, no, I don't want to get into all that shit. Let's keep it 100. It's not my business. None of our business. Hold on.
Yeah, but that's all I wanted to say, Ryan. I wanted to speak on Ben because we need more Bens in this world, and then once they get to a certain degree, maybe they can do it. Work the system because it's hard.
I feel you, Moneybird. We about to get into this content. Um, Korean Stewart. Y'all have to like, but man, we about to get into it, man. We still talk about Tamia Taylor. And it's just like, God damn, like it's a lot of young boys missing, but why is it a lot of young girls missing? Like, what's going on? Like, it's something in the air, something in the water. I don't know. We don't figure it
And they
out.
all beautiful young girls.
And successful, since a lot of them, or they got to move up, go to college, do something. I never did understand that shit, but it's like I said before. I feel like these women are targeted. These are targeted people. This age group of women, and now older women, targeted people who are successful and have it going on. So it's like, babies, be careful out there. Shit. It's these motherfuckers, and they ain't paying attention to shit. And your friends ain't your friends if they let you get lost on a fucking boat and they coming up with a million stories to one. Let's just keep it 100. These are some slow motherfuckers, and I don't mind saying so. Anyway, go ahead.
Love is a powerful thing. In times of darkness, it provides a light. In pain, it can provide comfort. Submitting to love can create a lot of positive things, but it can also bring a lot of negative things. What once brought feelings of security can introduce feelings of fear, hurt, and the desire to love no more. As much as we wish that we could control it, we can't. We are at its disposal, and feeling helpless is one of the worst things ever. Where does love form in the human body? Do you love with your heart or with your mind? Something that has been debated for centuries. And a lot of people say you love with your heart. But if you love with your heart, when things go bad, how do you explain people losing their minds? We have all heard the saying that pictures can say a million words. When looking at this photograph, what can you see? To a person looking at this photograph with no context, the immediate thing you see is pain. Tears streaming down the face of an unknown woman. The eyes are the window to the soul. And if you look into these eyes, you will immediately notice that these eyes have a story to tell. Eyes that look as if they crave empathy, remorse. Eyes that look to have seen something dark, but also crave for you to feel their pain. The next thing you might ask yourself is, what was the chain of events that led up to this photograph being taken? Because naturally, we all want to know the backstory. I'm here to tell you that story, but when the story is complete, I can't guarantee how you will feel. But to begin the story, we must go back before this photograph, way in the time to when this story
Are you trying to get your faceless YouTube channel off the ground and grow it so that you can have some steady income coming in and maybe even
begins. March 14th, 1978. The world would make way for James Hargrove. James is described as a person who was very strong-minded, but although he had a strong personality, he also had a light side, a side that could bring a smile on your face. A guy who was known as entertainment. He was the person that could make everyone laugh. He was the life of the party. But although he was a guy who knew how to have fun, he was also a hardworking man. He brought laughter. But better than that, he was the type of guy who could provide stability. By the year of 2015, James Hargrove would be a 37-year-old man. It would be this year that he would meet Karen Stewart. When James first met Karen, it started off a mutual friendship. People who met each other and then after time began to grow fond of each other. And afterward, they would begin a full-blown relationship. But like any other situation, they would begin to have problems. And the relationship that they thought were to be written in the stars would become an on and off again relationship for the next 7 years. Summer of the year 2020. Everyone will always remember the year of 2020 because of so many events that occurred, with the major issue being COVID. Around the summer of 2020, James Hargrove would experience this hardship. He would in fact be diagnosed with COVID-19. And while he was going through this situation, Karen Stewart was there for him. She was there at his bedside, doing any and everything she could to make him feel comfortable in his time of need. But COVID would only be the beginning of James' problem, because for the next coming months, he would experience 2 heart attacks, a stroke, accompanied by kidney failure, and this whirlwind of disaster would finally end in him being paralyzed for a full year. By the end of the next year, which would be the year 2021, James Hargrove would have experienced all of this, but he had begun to settle back into a normal lifestyle. After his paralysis, he had to learn things over again, how to feed himself, how to walk. But a plus in this situation is that after being released from the hospital, he would move in with his then girlfriend Karen Stewart, and she would be there every step of the way. By the early months of 2022, James Hargrove would be 44 years old, and his girlfriend Karen Stewart would be 51. After being there for James Hargrove through his hardships, by now you would think everything in this relationship was great. But the outward appearance isn't always what it seems to be, because things were soon to change. Saturday, May 7th, 2022, 1:45 a.m. James Hargrove would arrive back at his home in Spring, Texas, in which he shared with his girlfriend Karen Stewart. But on this day, things would be a little different because James Hargrove would be accompanied by another person, a woman, who still to this day is unidentified. James Hargrove and the unidentified woman would exit his car and walk inside of the home where they would be awaited by Karen Stewart. But upon entering the home with this unknown woman, James Hargrove would sit Karen Stewart down and calmly explain to her that he was in love with this woman and he was going to be with her. After explaining that he had another girlfriend on the side in which he was in love with her, he asked Karen Stewart what they were going to do about the situation. Now, I'm guessing that he wanted both of them. But after explaining this to Karen Stewart, it doesn't go as he planned. Karen Stewart would then leave the living room, go into their bedroom, and retrieve a firearm, in which afterwards she comes out and then fires at James Hargrove. He would in fact be struck. Now, while this is going on, James Hargrove's new girlfriend has exited the home, running away in panic. After this situation occurs, police would be dispatched to the area, as well as EMS. They would arrive to 23600 Beatrice Root Drive, where they would find James Hargrove suffering from gunshot wounds, and afterwards, he would be rushed to the hospital. But after reaching the hospital, he would immediately be pronounced dead. Meanwhile, back at the home of James Hargrove and Karen Stewart, she's still present at the scene, and when questioned by the authorities, she would admit it all. She would explain exactly what happened that night and why she pulled the trigger, and afterwards, she would immediately be arrested and subsequently indicted on murder charges. Now you know the backstory to what led up to this photograph being taken. This is in fact the mugshot of Karen Stewart after the incident occurred. But what was thought to be a story fully explained was about to get a little more complicated. After the heartbreaking circumstances that took the life of James Hargrove transpired, another woman would come to the surface. A woman by the name of Sandra Hargrove. And yes, you heard the last name right. She was in fact married to James Hargrove. They had met in 2006 and then afterwards gotten married in 2009.
Sandra, tell me a little bit about this. What's going on with this case?
I honestly don't know. I just know I got the call that my husband had been shot, and they took him to Houston Northwest. He didn't make it, and now I'm here to try to figure out what's going on.
And the sheriff's department, and we reported that wife shoots husband, but you're saying that's not the case.
No, I'm legally his wife. We've been married since 2009. We met 2006. We just separated in November. And I'm assuming maybe that's the person. I'm not positive because I've never met the person. I have no idea. My knowledge is she's a caregiver. That's all. That's the most I know about her.
Tell us about the contact that you've had with him since it's been November.
I talk to him every other day. So I talk to him every other day. I haven't really seen him since my nephew's wedding, but I talk to him every other day. So but I had no idea about any of that. All this is new. All of it is new. So, shock.
Why did you decide to come down here this morning?
Because that's my husband. He's still my husband.
Despite everything else, I have to figure out where to go next. I mean, what to do next.
I mean, we have grandkids, we have kids, we have nieces and nephews. That's still my husband.
But to make matters worse, although Karen Stewart was the girlfriend of James Hargrove, they referred to each other as husband and wife, although it wasn't legal. In fact, during the interviews with police, that's how she referred to him. She called James her husband anytime his name was mentioned. This was a woman who was fully devoted to this man. She stood by him through COVID, heart attacks, even being paralyzed. And he was also in a coma during that period. And when he was awakened from that coma and opened his eyes, Karen Stewart was right there waiting to greet him. She then nursed him back to good health, got him up walking, talking, feeding himself. And then when he was able to walk on his own again and be his own man, he brought home another girlfriend and told Karen Stewart, the woman who stood by his side, that he was in love with this woman and he was going to be with her. I imagine that this was totally heartbreaking for Karen Stewart. And in a fit of rage, this is why she did what she did. Now again, I want you to take a look at this photograph. What do you see? Now that you know the backstory to the photograph of the crying woman, you know that she's in pain. You know that before this occurred, she was on an emotional roller coaster. And at the end of that ride, a tragedy occurred. And by now, some of you may be even thinking that what she did to James Hargrove was wrong. But you might also feel empathy for her situation. But it's not that clean cut. As I explained, that James Hargrove met Karen Stewart in the year of 2015. But what I didn't mention is that in the year of 2015, Karen Stewart was also a married woman. And in the year of 2015, while she was falling in love with James Hargrove, she was still dealing with her husband. They hadn't separated yet, not officially until the end of the year 2016. Karen Stewart and her then husband would officially break up after Karen Stewart was arrested for assault. In the year of 2016, Karen Stewart and her then husband would be in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. While there, Karen Stewart would begin arguing with her husband about a set of keys, and this spiraled out of control. She would get so angry that not only would she spray lighter fluid in her husband's face, but she would take the keys to the truck, get inside of the truck, and then run her husband over. So now you know that this isn't the first time that Karen Stewart has showed rage after emotion. And you also know that Karen Stewart shot James Hargrove because he brought another woman to the house and she felt cheated on. But if we're going to be technical with things, Karen Stewart was a married woman at the time that she met James Hargrove. So many people may believe this was her karma.
A love triangle leaves a spring man dead. The Harris County Sheriff's Office saying an adult female, Karen Stewart, advised responding deputies that she shot her husband after he told her he was in love with another woman.
Love is a powerful thing. In times of darkness, it provides a light. In pain, it can provide comfort. Submitting to love can create a lot of positive things, but it can also bring a lot of negative things.
Karen Stewart is now in jail, charged with murder, bond set at $75,000.
What once brought feelings of security can introduce feelings of fear, hurt, and the desire to love no more. As much as we wish that we could control it, we can't. We are at its disposal, and feeling helpless is one of the worst things ever. Where does love form in the human body? Do you love with your heart or with your mind? Something that has been debated for centuries. And a lot of people say you love with your heart. But if you love with your heart, when things go bad, how do you explain people losing their minds?
Funeral services are set for this weekend. Stewart has been charged with felony murder. Reporting live to the Justice, Fox 26 News.
What Karen Stewart did to James Hargrove will never be justified. I understand that people go through things, and I understand that at that moment of time, Karen Stewart was hurt, very hurt, but that doesn't justify what she did. But at this moment of time, I want to know how you guys feel. How do you feel about this situation? Feel free to leave your complete thoughts. I honestly want to know how you guys feel. And don't hold anything back. Rest in peace, James Hargrove. Thank you for being a light for others.
We about to continue this story in Clubhouse. We're going to continue this conversation in Clubhouse. We ain't going to keep y'all so long. I'll tell you, we're going to be on here brief tonight. We ain't going to keep y'all on here that long. Meet us in the Clubhouse. The link is in the description of this broadcast. So, man, I appreciate y'all. Anonymous Angel, appreciate you. We about to get into it, man. We about to continue this conversation on Clubhouse. So, yeah, man, y'all hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, man, it's Gangland. Yeah. Run on Mac, bitch. Benz up. Northwest shit. Up toast, talk shit, and we swallow spit. You niggas fool. Thought y'all was solid. Ain't that about a bitch drip sauce? Mix the Louis with the off-white. You niggas hoes. Game goofy, nowhere boss like. VV's on my chest. Jubilee on my left wrist. And white and blue. B-22s off my checklist. Ride around with 7.6 tools. Bitch, we reckless. 30 plus shots if you reach at this necklace. TVC, blast first gang. Bitch, we wreck shit. Currency. Watch it stack it up like it's Tetris. Why don't white whips and I still got the Lexus. Step foot in front of this AR, that's a death wish. It's funny games to them hollow tips to this funny bone. We sitting with a long ass face, I guess it's money gone. Drop low on 2 niggas, that shit had me up. Since you niggas pocket, watch you go ahead and add me up. Smack.
We ain't into that. You niggas ain't about a bag. We ain't into that. We ain't into that. That bitch don't fuck it over. We ain't into that. We ain't into that. You niggas ain't on the block. We ain't into that. We ain't into that. You niggas don't turn no blocks. We ain't into that.
It ain't no plan, both sides, that's what the suckers do. I feel the fans been watching close, I gotta stick and move. Glizzy with a drum, thumbing through blue strips when these bitches choosing. They tryna catch me to wet me, that's why I'm sticking moving. Bitch, I'm a thug that hold a grass, so I can't cease to shooting. 100 to the jeweler, 30 on my wrist freezing. I'm overlapping niggas quick, it ain't no competition. Bitches feeling bitter, cause I'm popping and I'm that nigga. Let it fall back, and I'ma rob one of these rapping niggas. The shooters off of E, bounce out and get the gas and niggas. Talk about 100, I spent it twice cause the bag right. Do it for my section, trying to get a set some limelight. Killers on level 4 with no parole, that's facing double life. Broke it out, the bitch was in the bricks when I was selling white. Killers on level 4 with no parole, that's facing double life. Broke it out, the bitch was in the bricks when I was selling white as hands up.
We ain't into that. You niggas ain't about a bag. We ain't into that. We ain't into that. That bitch don't fuck it over. We ain't into that. We ain't into that. You niggas ain't on the block. We ain't into that. We ain't into that. You niggas don't turn no blocks. We ain't into that.
Niggas know me, been off the points is like back when. Gang in the field, bitch, we be something like the Pac-10.
Gangland, we around this motherfucker, man.
Oh, man, bitch, stand on that. To the head, I'll show a nigga's feelings. My 9th and Wood nigga, up the street from the village.
We ain't into that. You niggas don't turn no blocks. We ain't into that.
Make sure you put him down, never leave a witness. No love for the suckers, never on forgiveness. Stomp down on these niggas, cause niggas is big. about to blow something. Man got the stick, about to hoe something. Ooh.
Y'all know what it is. It's Gangland TV. Sit there and live. Hit the like button. Don't be boosty. And subscribe to the channel. And hit the notification bell, man. That shit easy, man. You know what I'm saying? Easy. Subscribing, that's free as fuck. Hit the notification bell, that's free as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. That shit's free.
Gang in the field, bitch. We be something like the Pac-10.